I usually value the existing employees rather than like a consulting firm and stuff with the certain skills. Because these people already know about the business well, a good side and a bad side and experience, and then probably they tried to do some other initiative in the past. So they experienced in all the area and aspect. So I usually value the power of the existing employees. I usually try to have them involved in from the planning phases, the beginning of the project, so that they are able to understand where they are heading. And also after transforming to the business as usual, or even during the project, they can be a good communicator to share the idea, new ideas, and then why we need to do the changes with other employees, not directly involved in. So I value the employees. So people is the most important.
I'd say historically we focused on product, process, and people came last. So the start of the transformation for us was to put people first, and that starts with the customer. So, understanding the customer need, and I'd emphasize need as opposed to want. So really understanding what they're trying to achieve. And then from that, aligning processes and the products behind that to best deliver that for the customer. We found that a lot of the younger generation in Japan are really excited about new ideas and new opportunities, and there's a lot of creativity in the workforce, and really engaging that and bringing that through, and in many ways focusing on the right skill set as opposed to legacy knowledge. So less emphasis on legacy knowledge about process and legacy knowledge about product, and much more on the leadership capabilities and the wider skill set that the team have.
And I thought it comes down to, I think, 4 key points. First, the team, the organization needs to be aware of the need to change. And when it's failed, there's been times when people weren't quite aware and didn't really realize, why do we need to change? If people don't quite understand why we're supposed to change, the change will not happen. Secondly, maybe they're aware of the change, but they're not quite bought into it. They're not quite sold that, we need to make this. If people don't have the desire to change, you're not going to be able to get to that next step. Third, once people are aware and they have a desire, they may not know how to execute the change. And so they need to have that knowledge. And so it's going back to, why have different organizations changed or struggled to implement change management? They may have, first of all, had the good plan, they got everybody on board, but then if they're not necessarily executing, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have, you're also going to fail. Lastly, and this is where I've seen it happen quite often here in Japan, you may have succeeded in all 3 of the first steps, but if you then don't empower the employees and really take it to that next step, you're not going to succeed. No one person, a great manager, CEO, or anybody, may come up with and may accomplish the first 3. They may be a great speaker. But then if they don't take it down to the next level and really bring out change agents and allow change agents to then go execute, you're also going to see failure. And basically, to answer your question, you need all 4 of those to really drive change management.